Updated April 22, 2018, 18 hours 43 minutes and 42 seconds. A battered and bruised Cronulla Sharks have shaken off a mounting injury toll to ignite their season with a 26-22 NRL upset of Penrith. The win came after a bigger shock earlier in the day as Parramatta thrashed Manly 44-10 for the Eels' first win of the season. The Sharks were already under pressure with Paul Gallen, knee, and Wade Graham, hamstring, watching from sideline at Shark Park, and their position became even worse when they lost Luke Lewis in the 12th minute. And with 828 NRL games worth of experience missing, the Sharks put in their best performance of the year on Sunday to break a two-game losing streak. Playing against his junior club for the first time, 5/8 Matt Moylan had his best game in Sharks colours as the Panthers were knocked from second spot. It was an import 2 points for Cronulla, who have looked down on confidence the first 6 weeks. James Maloney, who has been in superb form during the Panthers' 3 straight victories, had an off night against his former team and almost cost his side a penalty try. After leading 10-6 at the break, the Sharks extended their advantage to 10 after Josh Duggan sliced open the Penrith defense from the backfield and Jesse Ramien scored a few plays later. Replacement hooker Sione Katoa had been on the field for only 3 minutes when he grubbered for Dylan Edwards to reduce the deficit to 6 points. But James Segayaro returned in kind, dribbling the ball in goal for Ramien's second. In lead-up, Maloney took out Josh Duggan and on-field referee Matt Checkens said Cronulla would have been awarded a penalty try had Ramien not got to it first. A Chad Townsend penalty extended the Sharks' advantage to 26-12, and while Isayo and Viliame tries in the final 3 minutes reduced the gap to 4, the Panthers were never really in the fight in the second half. Earlier, the Sharks drew first blood through Valentine Holmes when Josh Duggan dabbed a neat grubber into the end goal. The Panthers retaliated through Dallin Watene-Zelezniak, who played his first games of the season because of a broken jaw. The Sharks carried a 10-6 lead into halftime after Scott Sorensen produced a stunning individual effort to beat 4 defenders when there was nothing on. Penrith have a nervous wait after Reagan Campbell-Gillard was put on report for a crusher tackle. AAP Eels smash Manly for first win. Parramatta Eels snapped their winless start to the NRL season and ended arch-rival Manly's week from hell with a 44-10 smashing on Sunday. Just 5 weeks after the Sea Eagles flogged the Eels 54-0, Parramatta's 88-point turnaround was the 4th biggest of the NRL era as their halves finally clicked at the Olympic Stadium in Sydney. It represented a significant change in fortunes for Manly, who have now lost 3 in a row and came after a week of off-field woes involving the Jackson Hastings and Daly Cherry Evans fiasco. Manly completed just 15 sets and had only 42% of the ball in the loss, as they were completely dominated by an Eels side that suddenly looked much improved through the middle to claim their first win in round 7. The only sour note for Parramatta came when Jarryd Hayne limped from the field midway through the first half with the same hip injury that ruled him out of the past 3 weeks. Eels horror runny NDS RD1, L 24-14 to Panthers RD2, L 54-0 to Sea Eagles RD3, L 14-4 to Sharks RD4, L 30-20 to West's Tigers R5, L 12-6 to Panthers RD6, L 18-2 to Raiders RD7, W. XXX over Sea Eagles. Criticized during the week, Parramatta's halves pairing of Corey Norman and Mitchell Moses showed signs of the form that got them to last year's finals as they had a hand in 6 tries. Moses had his first major involvement when he and Hayne combined to send Manu Mau over on the left edge before he later lofted a ball for right-side winger George Jennings to score. His kicking was also much improved, evidenced by his chip from Michael Jennings early in the second half, while he later skipped free to put Clinton Gutherson over. After the Eels led 20-0 at the break, Norman crossed for a try of his own when he pushed and dummied his way through Manly's fragile defensive line. He also put second rower Kenny Edwards over midway through the second half, while hooker Kesa Pritchard also grabbed one as the Eels completed at 91%. Co-captain Tim Manna was also sensational. Another to be bagged during the week, he led the Eels with 156 meters while Mau, David Gower and Daniel Alvaro also reached 3 figures from Parramatta's forward pack. Brad Parker and Akila Ueti each grabbed second-half tries for Manly, but their day went from bad to worse when the former limped off with a knee injury and did not return. The Eels had a points differential of -106 going into the game after 6 horror losses in a row, capped by the monster defeat by the Sea Eagles in round 2. But the 7-2 performance left people wondering where these Eels had been for the first 6 rounds. AAP, ABC Topics, NRL, Rugby League, Sport First posted April 22, 2018 13 hours 34 minutes and 48 seconds.